Aloe vera. This gift of nature was prized not only by ancient cultures, but is still widely used for its healing properties today. In fact, what our ancestors knew to be true is now validated by modern science. A breakthrough in the 1980s led a group of scientists to isolate the key bioactive ingredient within fresh aloe vera gel, responsible for the plant's immunologic health support properties, a polysaccharide called mannose. Manatech, a pioneer in the field of health and nutrition, recognized the mannose derived from aloe vera gel in the form of Eismannan had the vast potential to be an essential ingredient to a healthy life, and embarked on a quest to find the perfect aloe. That journey led them to Costa Rica. Earning the name Rich Coast for its biodiversity and abundant natural resources, Costa Rica is bordered by the Caribbean Sea and Pacific Ocean. This Central American country, with a near-perfect climate, lies along the Earth's equator and remains largely untouched by modern civilization. A land of natural splendor and beauty, Costa Rica is home to rivers and waterfalls, misty cloud rainforests, lush tropical jungles, and miles of pristine coastlines, teeming with exotic birds and wildlife. But it is the region's arid desert flatlands and cluster of towering volcanoes that draw agriculturalists, for this land provides fertile volcanic soils and a perfect climate for growing the most valuable succulent in the world.
What is so special about Costa Rica and about this area for growing aloe is that we're basically growing the right plants in the ideal place. We get this weather 365 days a year. We have plenty of sun, which is most important for the plants. It's completely natural. You have no industries around you, no factories, and aloe really absorbs the moisture out of the earth, whether it's heavy metals or whatever it is, and it will end up in the leaf itself and in the final product. This is really the reason why our aloe is so superior to the rest of the aloe growing in other places or in the world. So we really have chosen a unique best place to grow aloe.
More than a decade ago, Manatech formed an exclusive partnership with Natural Aloe Costa Rica and Grupo Pelon to harvest aloe and produce Manapol. Manatech and Natural Aloe Costa Rica perfected a process involving alcohol precipitation to isolate the Eismannan from the inner leaf gel of the aloe plant. For more than a quarter century, this source of 100% true Eismannan has been used exclusively in Manapol powder and has made Manatech the pioneer and leader in the field of glyconutrition. Only Manapol powder meets the scientific grade definition for measuring 1 to 2 million daltons of molecular weight to be true Eismannan, and no other product can make that claim. While other companies might claim to have Eismannan in their products, their traditional processing methods totally destroy the Eismannan component, yielding an average molecular weight of between 200,000 and 400,000 daltons, making Manatech the only company to have true Eismannan. So, what makes Manapol so special? It all starts in the fields. Natural Aloe Costa Rica's fields are surrounded by active volcanoes. For centuries, these volcanoes have deposited andisols, nutrient-rich soils formed by volcanic ash, spanning thousands of years.
The quest for the perfect aloe really starts right here in dirt. This is volcanic soils. Why that's important is because the volcanic soil are richer in minerals, and those minerals which is passed on to the plants and then eventually passed on to the products. If it's not in the dirt, it's not in the plant. And if it's not in the plant, it's not in the product. And if it's not in the product, it's not in the body. This is what makes this plant so incredible, makes the product incredible, and creates the greatest value for our consumers around the world. Manatech is the only company that actually has the true Eismannan, the active molecule of this incredibly miraculous plant, the aloe plant.
Although 550 known species of aloe exist, Only certain varieties offer the active health benefits. It's generally agreed by health experts worldwide that the P1 Aloe Vera barbadensis Miller is the one that grows most vigorously, producing a higher Eismannan content than the rest. Natural Aloe Costa Rica specifically crossbred the P1 species, perfecting the species to harvest a superior, potent aloe. Most aloe takes 3 years to cultivate a leaf for harvest, but with Grupo Pelon and Natural Aloe Costa Rica's advanced agriculture methods, an aloe plant can reach maturity in just 18 months. Healthy, disease-free baby aloe plants, or pups, are started in greenhouses to ensure the most robust growth before transplanting them to fields.
Bueno, nosotros estamos implementando lo que son viveros. Una vez que ya la planta alcanza los 35 centímetros o más, ya está lista para ser llevada al campo para la resiembra. Entonces, al cabo de los 5 meses, ya tenemos una planta. Ya podemos ver cómo todo el suelo está todo colonizado por raíces. Se puede ver una densa masa radical. Entonces, esto nos ayuda a que el tiempo en que la planta responda en el suelo.
The world's best horticulturalists, scientists, and specialists at Grupo Pelon and Natural Aloe Costa Rica are dedicated to utilizing the best and most innovative agricultural practices with a zero carbon footprint. Instead of using harmful chemical pesticides in the fields, they have developed a unique way to use natural biological control to protect the delicate aloe plants. Essentially, using nature to protect nature.
Welcome to the laboratory. My name is Rocio. I'm an agronomic engineer. I'm in charge of this biological laboratory. We're focused in microorganisms that help us control plant disease and pests. When we talk about fungus, we have to make clear that there are 2 types of fungus. Pathogenical ones, which are the one we're trying to fight in the field, and the beneficial ones, which are the one we produce here in the lab. The engineers in the field tell us what they need, the problems they're having, and based on that, we produce the microorganisms they need. So we reduce pesticides in the field. We focus our time and our resources in looking for better strategies to reduce agrochemical supplies, to make plants better, to make food better.
The farmers at Natural Aloe Costa Rica maintain a stable growing environment with mineral-rich deep well water to irrigate the aloe during the dry season, and they cut perfect-sized drainage ditches to remove excess water during the wet, rainy season. The right amount of water ensures the aloe retains the optimal polysaccharide levels. The leaves of the aloe plant are harvested by hand, beginning early in the morning and lasting into the afternoon.
We came here with groups of 15-20 people. Every person has the same task. We work with knives and baskets. Every person has one knife, very sharp. We do it by hand because it's more easier to do it. I mean, it's the cultural way
The
here to
large
do it.
outer aloe leaves are carefully removed from the stalk of the plant with great care to avoid damage and to ensure the leaf remains sealed when crated for transport to the processing facility. Natural Aloe Costa Rica harvests and processes 22 metric tons of aloe leaves daily.
These are the aloe leaves with the polysaccharides inside. This will end up on someone's table in a tub of 앰브로토스 or in a tub of Manapol one day. So it would take either 16 to 18 of a stalk like this to make a tub of 앰브로토스. Manapol would be 3 times this, so it'd be 45 leaves to make a tub of Manapol. That is a lot. That's how important that process is that they go through here that makes an aloe that's so superior to anything else out there.
Once the aloe leaves are cut and exposed to oxygen and light, it's a race against time as the Eismannan content immediately starts to break down. Natural Aloe Costa Rica harvests and processes the aloe leaves within 6 hours to lock in the polysaccharide content.
Lo que hacemos en la planta de manufactura es simplemente extraer ese manapol y mantenerlo en su forma natural y estable. Cada parte del proceso es separado de forma tal de que no haya contaminaciones cruzadas de forma tal de que cada vez que se avance el proceso, que tengan procesos más limpios y más limpios, que garanticen un producto seguro e inocuo para cada una de las personas que consumen Manapol.
First, the aloe leaves are debudded, removing the base of the leaf. This allows for most of the aloin, a bitter laxative found in the plant, to be drained from the leaf. The leaves are then thoroughly washed, without the use of any chemicals, in order to remove dirt and loose debris. Inside the processing plant, all workers go through a rigorous cleaning and sanitation process, ensuring no outside contaminants compromise the sensitive aloe vera gel. First, the spines are stripped away from the sides of the leaf and then the rinds are removed, exposing the aloe vera gel. Any imperfections or dark specks in the gel are cut away and discarded. Other manufacturing companies use high-speed cutting machines, which can leave behind large amounts of contaminants. At Natural Aloe Costa Rica, all of the leaves are 100% hand-filleted to ensure quality and consistency, so only the purest aloe gel is used to manufacture Manapol. The removed aloe rinds are then shredded, so they can be composted and returned to the field as a natural fertilizer. Once the aloe gel is removed and locked away from the air, it is sent through a proprietary homogenization process, which grinds the fillets into a slurry. Next, the aloe vera gel is sent through Natural Aloe's proprietary ethanol precipitation process, which removes the aloin content to essentially non-detectable levels. Natural Aloe Costa Rica is the only company that uses the cold process of ethanol precipitation, creating the purest and most stable form of Eismannan.
The most fascinating part of the Manapol production process to me is when the product precipitates, when it comes in contact with natural alcohol and precipitates into the first form of an early stage Manapol. What's going on is the carbohydrates are collapsing down on themselves and actually surrounding and protecting the acetylated mannans that are there. So you actually have the creation of a natural insoluble fiber protecting this very fragile component, Eismannan.
Once it has been precipitated, the slurry is pumped into the high-speed centrifuge. The majority of the liquid ethanol mix is removed from the aloe and sent back to the ethanol tanks and further distilled for reuse. At this point, the remaining mass of Eismannan, allopectin, and other polysaccharides is referred to as wet cake. This wet cake is then placed into drying trays before being moved into the freeze dryer. The amount put into each tray is closely monitored, so the freeze drying process will occur evenly in each tray. The trays are placed into the freeze dryer and a negative vacuum is pulled and the temperature dropped to remove any remaining liquid. Once dried, the product is very slowly put through a high-speed mill, where it is carefully reduced to a precise particle size. Finally, the Manapol powder is hand-packaged using calibrated analytical scales to assure the correct weight is obtained. Every step of the process is done by hand, showing that Manapol is not just manufactured, it is crafted with great care. Every batch of Manapol is sampled and tested by the QA/QC team in order to ensure that each batch meets or exceeds the proper specifications and is free of any contamination.
Eismannan, real Eismannan, is mannose from aloe that has a molecular weight of between 1 million and 2 million daltons. The extraction processes that are used by other companies actually destroys the Eismannan component, measuring out somewhere between 200,000 daltons and 400,000 daltons. Only Manatech's Manapol gives you between 1 million and 2 million daltons consistently for more than 25 years now. That's why Manatech is the only company on this planet that actually offers true Eismannan.
Nowhere else can you get the important source of long-chain polysaccharides, or glycans, that support cell-to-cell communication for our body's optimal performance than the 100% Eismannan found in Manapol. Manapol is the only pure, premium, 100% aloe-based product on the market rich in Eismannan, and only Manatech and Natural Aloe Costa Rica have the exclusive processes to produce Manapol.
We have the best product in the world. There's nothing compared to that. And we really are improving our methods and our final product. And we are not stopping there. We are always searching and trying to improve better products to give to Manatech and to the world.
Find out why millions of people worldwide have embraced the amazing health benefits Manapol offers and why so many have become lifelong users of our products. And discover for yourself why this miraculous plant has caught the attention of many cultures throughout time. Try Manapol and feel the difference.